Hi, I'm Richard Chutt, and welcome to the Ashtabula Valley Railway. Hello and welcome. As a lot of you can see here, there's been an awful lot of work that I've gotten done on the layout here. But before we talk about the layout, the one thing I would like to talk about is to really say thank you to the many of you out there that have sent comments and well wishes during my recent stay in the hospital over the holidays. I've lost about 40 pounds during that time. I've regained about 5 pounds of that back at this point. That's going to be slow going for me. But again, just wanted to say thank you. Okay, now on to the layout. As a lot of you can see, there has been an awful lot of work that I've gotten done here. I've gotten many of these accessories are installed and wired up, at least as far as the freight handling goes. I do not have any of the lights wired up yet, but that will be coming as soon as I possibly can. One of the main things that I've done here is I've rearranged some of the accessories. In my opinion, there are two different types of accessories. One is a recycling type of accessory, the other is a manual type accessory. A recycling accessory would be such as these 497 coal loaders, where you have a loaded car that you're able to dump and empty the car into the accessory. Then you, by operating it, you can raise the tray up, you dump the coal into the upper bin, and then from there, through the remote, you're able to recycle the coal back into the operating car. Whereas with the sawmill and the icing station, those are what I call manual accessories, where you're operating a car or the accessory, you're loading up the car or the accessory, but then in order to operate the accessory again through its functions, you now need to manually reload them, such as with the ice station. Once you've loaded the ice cubes into the boxcar, you now need to manually retrieve those ice cubes in order to reset the accessory to operate it again. The same thing with the sawmill. Once you've operated the sawmill, the logs go inside, the planks come out the other side, but in order to reoperate it again, you need to manually retrieve the logs, reset the planks back into the insides of it so that you can restage it again to operate the accessory. Originally, I had the coal loaders were up front, the sawmill and the icing station were here in the back. Obviously that was poor planning on my part, so I've rearranged the accessories, I've swapped them around, so the manual accessories are much more easily accessible to be able to restage them. The recycling type accessories are more towards the back because they're going to pretty much take care of themselves. Well, in order to do that, that meant that I had to rearrange some of the track, redo some of the wiring for the track and so on. Not too much of a big deal. I had to move this track over, move that track over, move that track over. So it was a little bit of some work to do, but it's done and I'm much happier with it. As you can see from this view, I've gotten quite a few more accessories installed. I've got all of my milk cars, the 3462, 72, 82, the 3662, and the Rare Bosco 3672 are now all installed and wired up. Along with, I've got the circus car and its corral, the horse car with its corral, and the cattle car and its corral are now all fully installed, serviced, and wired up and ready to operate. It's a little bit hard to see here, but you can see in the backdrop here, I've got two of the 264 forklift platforms, again, completely installed and wired up and functioning. I've also got the culvert pipe loader and unloader are already installed, wired up, and fully operational. So I have been busy, even though I've been, laid up a little bit in the hospital and so on. I've been able to do a little bit of work here and there, and this is what I've gotten accomplished.